Welcome back on The Influence. It's your favorite host, TAQI.THE.PRINCE, the one and only. How you guys doing on this marvelous, fantastic night? It is currently 10:57, Saturday, April 26th. Woo! We finally got the intro out the way. Y'all, I just tried to start this like 3 times, and I'm sitting here like, it's been so long, so I get freaking nervous. So let's check the sound. If y'all could even hear all that. Alright, good. So yes, y'all already know how I do and what it is. So it is April 26th. I'm so excited to be back on this platform. Shout out to Twitch. It's April 26th. It is tourist season, and we finna get into some tourist things. So hold on. Let me open my notes. Alright. We got our notes open. So, as you can see by the title, I'm doing what have you learned in your 20? Not 20s, you're 20 because I'm turning 21. So I wrote down a list of things that I learned in my 20s. And hold on. Y'all, somebody in the comments, how do y'all you sync your devices? Because my devices are not syncing. So everything I type is like I'm double typing it. Wait a minute. Alright, I see it. This is insane. I have to have 2 devices open. This one. You guys, I just literally finished typing the last set of notes today. So that's why I'm like, what is going on? Because everything on my other device is already typed and selected. This one. Here I'm going to do it. Wait, you allowed to? Yes, we can do that one. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Let's get started. Prince Mob in the building. Everybody chill, relax. Go get your popcorn, your ice cream, your drinks, and we finna get into it. So, today's topic I just went over. The first one I have is being young and feeling lost. So, I couldn't wait to do this topic because, on a serious note, I feel like when you're in your 20s, everyone is like feeling lost. But everybody in the world is really lost. Like, nobody know what's going on. We're just going with the flow. Like, we know what's going on, but it's like, if you really sit and just stress on what's going on, you're gonna make yourself lost. You're gonna make yourself lost, and you're gonna make yourself feel so stressed. So, young and feeling lost, what you should do is don't worry. Like, don't worry at all, especially after graduating in your 20s. When I graduated, I moved it. No, I was 19 when I graduated. But yeah, after you in college, yeah. So you should just let it flow, let it go, and just go on with life, because life is just so precious. Don't stress, like, literally. Like, I don't be stressing about nothing. I don't be caring about nothing. But next one, time is your most precious joy. Time is your most precious joy. And when I type this one, what I meant by this one is, I feel like when you get into things, it can be relationships, friendships, just anyone you meet. And when that situation, if it does end, what you will always remember is the time you lost. The money, it don't matter what it is. You just went and blew. No, you gonna remember that. I was gonna say you could have blew thousands on this person or with this person. No, you gonna remember that. But your time is what you will remember the most, because money you can always get. Money is here. But your time, you ain't gonna never get time back. You will never get time back. And that is crazy. Cause I look back at so much and I be like, you will never get that back. You will never get that time back. Those memories, you just can't get that back. You get what I'm saying? So, your time is your most precious joy. Use your time wisely, especially in your 20s. Live life, let it flow. Don't stress, don't do too much. Do a lot. Don't do too much, do a lot. That's what you need to do a lot. I'm serious, like, do a lot. Because I feel like even when you're young, people have a lot to say. And you just feel like that feeling where it's like you don't want to do it, but you want to do it, but you just got that lost feeling where it's holding you back. You get what I'm saying? So you just gotta go out there and do it. You gotta go out there and do it. Stop worrying. That's another one. Where is it? Do what the F you please and stop worrying about people. Let me check that out, because we're talking about it now. And that one is a very strong one, because I feel like in today's world, people look at social media and what everybody else is doing, what everybody else has, and they feel like they're not up there, when that doesn't even sound right. That doesn't even make sense. If everybody was up there, then where is the uniqueness and the creativity gonna come from? You get what I'm saying? Everybody can't be in the same position. Everybody can't do the same stuff. Everybody has to be in their own lane. You can't do what he and she, no. But we're speaking on like being in your own lane. You can be in the same boat, but no. You can paddle in the same river, but you gotta be in your own boat. You can paddle in the same river, but you gotta be in your own boat. You hear me? That's what you gotta do. You gotta put your own touch on it, and you gotta make it different. You gotta be unique. Be your unique self. Like, for real, seriously. Stop looking at these people on the internet and stop wishing for these people's lives on the internet. Because you know what? When you wish for something so much and you get that and it turns out not to be what you thought, you're going to start asking God, why was this given to you? But you asked for it because you thought what you was asking for was that life. But behind the scenes, you were asking for something that was way worse. Now I want you to replay that and hear it again. You asked for it and you got what you asked for. So now you're confused. You asked for that. Stop looking at these people and stop asking for things that you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You can cover up scars with makeup. You'll never know. Hear that again. You can cover up anything and make it look pretty. Alright. Next one. Eliminate negative people. This one is I would say, which one is number? I wouldn't say number one, because you'll come across a lot of people in your workspace and your environment and just day-to-day life. But when you see what type of people they are, believe it and remove them out of your life and out of your circle. Because guess what? As you keep those people around, the longer they will damage you. And you won't even know it because you'll be so used to the damage. Hear that again. You'll be around these people so much, you'll be used to what they're doing to you. And you will start losing yourself and you'll look like, what? You will look back at what you used to do, what you was passionate about, and you will say, how did I get here? Because you sat there around these negative people. Around these people that just drained you, just came around to take your energy. And I got that one too. Wait. People will have you around for their joy. When I tell y'all, I don't know how many times I have experienced this, it is sickening. It's actually scary, I would say. It's very scary. I've witnessed so much in my 20s, being a graduate in 23, moving into a different environment and meeting all these people. and you come across so many people and you learn so much, so much, so much, literally. And when you learn these things and when they're brought to you, because everything happens for a reason. So that's another thing. When you run into these people and the experience is very wonky, it's just unsettling. You need to take that experience and learn from it. Because guess what? If you don't actually learn from it, you're going to continue to run into it until they break you. And whose fault will that be? Don't go over there crying and getting on your knees and asking. Don't do that. Because guess what? No, guess what? It came to you once and you sat there. I would say the first time it's alright, cool. This is something new. I never experienced this. But it'll never happen again. And then it comes again. It's like, alright, I see it. Then the third time, it shouldn't be no third time. You should see what's going on and you should lock in. You should see your red flags and you should lock in. Remove it. Get it out your way. Move on. They done. Alright? And the next one. Actually, this should be the first one, and I should have said this. Cut. Are you actually happy? And when I ask this, we're going to go to know you're enough and love yourself. When I say these things, know you're enough. So, like I said, it's a lot that goes on in your 20s. You are I really can't explain it's a roller coaster. That's what it is. It's really a roller coaster, but it's your roller coaster. You can either make it a nervous roller coaster, a fun roller coaster. It's your life. You choose how you want to go about the situations you come upon. So when you come upon these situations, you're in control on how you move away from them. Know you're enough. Love yourself. Genuinely love yourself. All of you listening, if you have insecurities, flaws, whatever you have, I want you to embrace those. It could either be you just feel like you're not pretty enough. You don't have the best bag, the look, hairstyles. And this is what I want you to do. You were created for a reason. Not for a season. You were created for a reason. So I want you to go over there and go love yourself, because you're only you and no one can change you. You can't even change you. You can't. It's no way. You are made to be your genuine, unique self. So you have to love that genuine, unique self of yours. And you have to know you're enough. Like I said, when you come and experience these behaviors of these negative people, of these manipulative, narcissist people, you have to know you're enough. First, you have to know you're enough. Because guess what? Guess what? If you don't know you're enough when you come across these people, they can play mind games where they see that they just play mind games because they see your flaws, your insecurities, and they see you don't embrace them. So they're just coming into your life and play with you. Right or wrong? Right. They would do it. So you have to build yourself up as a person, as a human being, and you have to know you're enough. You have to love yourself because you are enough. You stop allowing these people to come into your life and tell you what you're not and what you are. Alright? Because if you have that mindset throughout your life, you'll never lose. So know you're enough. Know you're enough and love yourself. I will continue to repeat that. Know you're enough and love yourself. Genuinely, deep down inside. You have to. You have to because nobody else will. And please do not think somebody's going to come in and do that automatically. That's another discussion. You can't want someone to come in and act this way towards you if you don't even love yourself. Excuse me. Yes, you can't want somebody to come in and love you if you don't even love yourself. It would never happen. And I'm telling you that so you can fix that. Alright? So go embrace those flaws, those insecurities, because you gotta get ahead of the game. You can't let these people down talk you. Move on. You it. You know you popping. You know you lit. You ain't gotta. You know what's crazy? Confidence is key. It's always key. Because when you know you it, they can't tell you ish. Literally, they can't tell you a thing. When you know you're it, they ain't gotta tell you nothing. They can't tell you nothing at all. You have to know you're it. Because guess what? If you don't, if you have that mindset of, oh my gosh, I gotta do, then they're gonna come in and they're gonna drag you like a dog on a leash. That's what they'll do. And guess what? They'll accomplish that if you don't love yourself and know you're enough. And have that confidence. You don't have to have the best body, the best this, no, that's not what life is about. And all of you listening, that's what you have to remember. Life is not about that. Stop worrying about who has the latest this, like, OMG, what do they drink? No, that's not what life is about. Nobody cares about all that. No, that's not what life is about. Live, laugh, go on. Stop worrying about these people. I'm telling you, they don't care. You'll see them one day and the next day they're gone. Do what you love and all that, literally. Next is make mistakes now. When I say this, make mistakes now, sorry about the plane in the background, but make mistakes now. If you don't, but you will, people feel like when they have this error in life, but it's really not an error. It's a wonderful error, because you're learning. You heard me? You're learning. You're supposed to make mistakes. For all my people, all my youngins that had children at a young age, use protective, but the ones that has had children at a young age, do it look like they knew what they were doing? They had to learn. I'm sure they made mistakes along the way, but they had to learn. You're not going to be the best at everything, but you have to learn. You have to make mistakes first. For example, did I know how to come on here and do this? No, I went and started and dropped my first episode. How did I do that? Because I had the confidence to do it. You have to have the confidence, you have to know you're enough, and you have to have that I don't give a F attitude. Because guess what? When you have that, you can do anything. You can accomplish anything. You can drop anything. You can go and do anything. You can do anything, literally. Don't let Uncle Tom and Miss Sarah and Sharon and whoever else tell you you can't do it, because they're lying. They can't do it. They have that mindset. They don't want to do it. They don't feel like they can do it. So they're trying to project their insecurities and their mindset onto another person, because that's how they feel. So if somebody ever tell you that's impossible, nothing's impossible. You can do anything, literally. You can do it right now. Just after hearing this conversation between us, you'll probably be like, you know what? TAQI.THE.PRINCE was right. I'm finna do this. I'm finna start this today. I'm not gonna give two F's what my peoples is talking about. What the next gonna say. That's what you wanna do. That's what you should do. You're not gonna do that and go make those mistakes now. You're gonna make mistakes when you go into situations. Don't worry about mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, and those mistakes start to become success over time. So make those mistakes now. You hear me? And the next one, no one actually knows what they're doing. No one actually knows what they're doing. I would say that goes with making mistakes. Just going with the flow. You have to go with the flow. Because guess what? If you don't, you're messing yourself up. And when I say that, Stressing is not healthy. If you make a mistake and you get in that mindset where it's like, OMG, I am failing. I don't know what to do. I am, let's say a random age in the 20s. I am 25 years old. I feel lost, like I don't know what's going on. I just give up. Guess what? You do that and you're hurting yourself. It's never too late. And speaking to my older human beings, even if you're in your 50s, 40s, it's never ever too late to get up and say, today we're going to make a change. Sometimes it takes people that long to maneuver and get up and realize, no matter what, next one, I'm going to throw this one in there. No matter what you see in someone, no matter what it is, no matter how much potential you see they have, you cannot help them. So stop trying. And I say this from experience. When you see so much potential in people and you try to help and they flip and reverse everything you try to do for them, that is sickening. It really is. And it's insane. You can't help. You have to let them go on their own journey and heal from the things they experience in life. What did I say in the beginning? Know your worth. Well, know you're enough and love yourself. Because when you know you're enough and you love yourself, you don't do things like that. You don't come upon a person that sees the potential in you, and you don't come and try to make it something that it's not. You get what I'm saying? You have to know you're enough and you have to love yourself. You do. You really do. You do. And you cannot help people that do not want to be helped. You just can't. Even if you see someone and they're like, I'm trying to do this and that. Try should never come out your mouth. Action should come out of the way you move. You hear me? I'm trying. Don't try, just do it. Don't try, just do it. What are you trying for? Just do it. Get up and just do it. What are you telling the people in the world for? Just do it. Shout out to Nike. And next one, people, I did that one. Never tell the truth to protect you. This one is another one from experience. Never tell the truth to protect you. There's people that you will come upon, or they will come around you. You meet these people, and that goes on with people that you try to help in a way. When you are a person that's with that mindset of getting up and going, there's people that will come around you and see that, and they're going to plot against you. But you don't know this. They know this. But you have to learn how to catch on quickly. You hear me? You have to know how to catch on quickly and know what's going on. Catch those red flags in anyone. It could be, like I said, friendships, relationships, family members, dogs, cats, kangaroos, all of the sort. You have to catch those red flags and you have to know what's going on. Sometimes but you have to know what's going on. Or I wouldn't, let's change that. Never tell the truth to protect you. I would just say, where the stop speaking. Um, this is another one. To change that, jealousy is real. Keep your accomplishments to yourself. So I would mix that in with that one. Never tell the truth to protect you. And I say that, like I said, people will see your worth and they don't know theirs. They don't know theirs. They don't love their self. So they want to break you to get you to your lowest so you can get in that headspace where you don't feel like you. So now, like I said in the beginning, eliminate those negative people. So now you're around them and you don't even know that you lost yourself because you're around that energy, around that spirit. You don't even know. You're around it. You might not even feel it. It's something you don't notice until you look back and you like, wow, I was doing all this and now I didn't, got stuck into a space where I have to heal and get out of it. So, jealousy is real. Keep your accomplishments to yourself. I don't know why I wrote this one, but the enemy is in front of you. Watch who you lay with. I was having a convo with someone. I wrote that one down, but we can switch. That can mean anything. Yeah. The enemy is in front of you. Watch who you lay with. Meaning the same thing. Yeah, it connects with all I just said. The enemy is in front of you. You have to watch and you have to catch those red flags. Or before it goes any further, you have to exit. You have to give them an exit. Tell them, all right, this is cool, I'm saying, just, you have to get them out the way. Because guess what? Once they're in, it's no getting out. It's going to either be with some words. It's going to be with something, and you have to get them out. So before anything, catch those red flags. And hold on before I get going. When you meet people, ask them a million questions. A million questions. I'm not joking and I'm not laughing. Ask them a million questions. Another one from experience. If you're asking questions, real questions, not play questions, we're in our 20s. And I recently, it's insane that, let me finish. When you ask people questions, Say it could be like, what are you looking forward in a friendship? And you're asking this person, what are your life goals? Listen, listen. You listening? If your life goals are something so high in a place where you have to get there, you have to work extremely hard, but don't stress yourself. And it's somewhere where you have to stay focused. And this person you are communicating with isn't on that type of level of mindset, and you continue to go through the friendship, the relationship, anything. If you continue to go around that, you're putting yourself in something that you're going to have to fight your way throughout. Literally. Let me mark that one up. So, back to what I was saying. Ask a million questions. Red flags, if they're not, there's a difference between, like I said, you shouldn't be saying you're trying. You should just get up and just do it. Shout out to Nike. Just do it. Do it. And if you are in a headspace where you feel lost, but you're still on the go, that's different. But being a human being and you're not doing anything completely, not saying like, oh, like, yes, doing anything completely, like you're just lazy, you don't want to do anything, you don't have no desire to, like, at all, like nothing, that is a red flag. That is a red flag. Absolutely. And if you ask one of those questions, exit immediately. Because when you have that drive, they are going to hate your guts. They're going to hate you badly. They don't have that. So running to somebody has that drive, it's like, what the, oh, and wait, y'all accidentally hit the wrong button. I deleted the whole note. And that's where it comes in. Jealousy is real. Keep your accomplishments to yourself. That's when they start bringing up stuff that don't even make sense. You think you better than me, this and that. You think you will see the jealousy. And when you see that, leave them where they're at and believe them. Don't rekindle anything. Don't go back. Don't do none of that. Believe them the first time they showed you. Because guess what? The next time you allow them back in, but you won't. You won't. You better not. They will do even worse. And they're going to make sure that they accomplish what they're doing. They accomplish what they're doing. And that's another one. There's people out to get other people. There's so many people out here to get other people. That's another thing I experienced. They do not want you to win. When I tell you I've came across so many, no, I wouldn't say so many. I would say a few because I'm such a private. I don't allow others in my space because your space is your peace. Let me say that again. Your space is your peace. When you start allowing others in it, your energy starts to get mixed in and mixed up. You're going to start feeling these vibes around you. You're going to be like, what's going on? What is going on around me? It feels so weird. That's what you're going to start asking yourself. It's because you then allowed all these people into your space. And now you are lost. Yeah, so be very selective with your space because that's your peace. That's like, say for example, you buy you a place to stay, live. You clean it, you furnish it. Nobody has never been over there. But then you start letting people over into your space where you get off work, you get off school, you come in every single day, you lay your head, you allow these people in your space where it's your peace, your home where you pray, you cry, you lay, you cook, you do all those things. You let them in there, and guess what? They're disrupting your spirit, your peace, your place. And especially people you let in that envy you. And you don't even know, that's secretly competing and envying you. The whole time you don't even know. It's very important to not let people in your space. Very important. Replay that and hear that again. Oh, y'all, everything I'm saying is like it flows out and I don't even have to say the next topic. Look at this. Next one was stop walking into situations blind. Communication is key. When I say this, like I said again, ask a million questions. Walking into situations blind, communication is key. Like I said, if you ever had an experience where it was just a bad experience, where it was so many red flags, but you couldn't catch them because it was your first experience, that's okay. It happened for a reason. It was supposed to happen because how was you going to know those red flags? You get what I'm saying? So that first time, at the end of everything, you always have those flashbacks. And you're going to look back like, oh my gosh, that was a red flag. Put that down, jot that down. So when you go into the next, you won't walk into a situation where you're blind and you're like, OMG, this one is a different skin complexion. OMG, this one has curly hair. This one has tattoo. You won't go into the situation blind due to the different appearance, the different language, the different state. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You won't walk into the situations blind. You'll see the red flags. You'll communicate. Everyone listening, I'm so serious. When you're, like I said, when you hit a certain age and you know what you want out of life and out of the people you want around you, you will you will know what type of people you want in your space. You hear me? So you right now, if you don't know what type of people, but you should, because why would you just want any randoms that I just sit in the bed, I just lay, I don't want to do nothing. I don't. Why would you want that around you? Why? That don't even. That's insane. So I want everyone to jot down things they want out of someone in a friendship, a relationship. Actually, cut relationship. No relationship. No, you don't need no relationship. No, they're distractions. And when you're actually on that drive, you can't be distracted. Now look, if you do want a relationship, but you shouldn't, you don't want a relationship, guess what? Because everything happens for a reason. Everything comes to you naturally. Don't go out here, because once you start going out saying you want this, you want that, you looking for this, like I said in the beginning, stop asking for these people's lives, because you're going to get it. And when it goes wrong, you ask for it. You ask for it. You ask for it. You ask for these people's life. You watching. You ask for it. So don't go out here asking for things that wasn't brought to you naturally, because then it's going to go wrong because you rushed it. Don't do that. Go with the flow. Live life. Be happy. Don't take this stuff serious. Don't take this stuff serious. Go with the flow. You see how calm I'm talking? Go with the flow. I'm so serious. Go with the flow. Stay in your space. Be in your you get what I'm saying? Go with the flow. And don't jump into things blind. Communication is key. Write down everything you want out of someone. I'm gonna name some, for example. Want someone that has, I would say number one is knowing yourself, loving yourself genuinely, not arrogantly, confidently. When I say arrogantly, someone that I recently experienced this too. Someone that is very, how would I, like, it's like a disguise of, like, you think they love this, but they're really like, they're insecure, but you would think that one I don't know, but they just try to bring you down in a way to that's one I don't know, but someone that's, you want someone that's confident, love their self, someone with hustle, someone that keeps their self focused, not only their self but you, someone that's motivative, that can get you going in their self, that keeps you going, someone that someone that inspires you, someone you get around. I've been around so many people that gives me that inspiration. Like, I'm talking about people that's on a whole nother level, where it's like, you know what? This right here motivates me. This what gets me going. This makes me look, it's like, yeah, I look at life like amazing, but this makes me look like, Yeah, you can do that. Anyone can. Yeah, so seriously, ask those questions. Stop being blind to these situations. Because guess what? You knew what you was getting yourself into before you even got yourself into it. Hear that again. Because I'm telling you, especially if you're listening, I'm telling you what you should be doing. Like, for real. Next. What did I say? I just said I said another one. 4 didn't send them your way. Wait, God didn't send them your way. You put yourself into that situation. I just spoke on that. That is crazy. Mark that one off. If they weren't sent your way naturally, and then it's not gonna go right. That's not me speaking ill of a situation. I'm speaking facts. You can never go into something that's rushed where it was just like, oh yes. And that's situations that happen now till this day. You'll see people be together, or exes, past people that get back together, get back around each other, and you're like, all right, cool, but what was the reason why we were apart? Did you ever fix that? You get what I'm saying? I want you to rewind and hear that. The reason we were apart, did you fix that? Did you go and explain and communicate that problem from that past to the present? Because guess what? If you don't, it don't matter if it's been, hold on, they're doing too much. It don't matter. Oh, it's been 5 years. Everything should be cool. No, that's not how things work. Oh, another one. It's not how things work. Another one is ask about their past. If they get offended, then they're not healed from their past. Right or wrong. If you're saying I'm wrong, exit the building and go get healed. Actually, don't exit the building. You're going to get healed right now. It's not wrong, because when someone is healed from their past, they can speak on their past and they can embrace their past. You get what I'm saying? You can look back at your past. Have you ever, for example, watched a movie and the scene is like where they go back in their past and it makes them so emotional, it traumatizes them? You know what that means? They're not healed from their past. That's what that means. And in order to get healed from that past, you have to come face to face with your past. Hear it again, replay it, hear it again. You have to come face to face with your past. So as you're going through these situations, communication is key, like I said. And you're going to want to ask about the past. Alright? Another one, stop letting people in your space that ain't never experienced ish. Oh, that's some fire right there. I wrote, now that one came from me. They all came from me with that. But no, this one, Stop letting people in your space that ain't never experienced it. Now, when I say this one, a lot of people I've dealt with, I would say I always see the red flags. But I be in the moment where it's like just let life flow. So I don't really want to disrupt my own peace by addressing something. I just no. Replay that didn't even make sense. Yes, having to address something. So what was I finna say, y'all? Y'all finish it for me. But I don't wanna address it to be conversation, something like that. So I just thought of it, y'all, and it blinked. I blinked out. It'll come back up, but yes, that's another one. If you lived a life where you've done this, done that, and you're a person where you don't judge where people come from. You don't even care. You don't care about any of that. You never ever judge anyone, and they come around you and start making assumptions about what they think and they know from what they see, and they start to have this envy towards you. So now you're like, I was messing with you, like I was cooling with you, but now you over here saying this and that, and you're confused because you don't know where this came from. But you done allowed them into your space. Like I said, you don't judge. You don't do none of that. You don't care about someone's background. So now you're here with someone that has a background, but you don't care about any of that. And that goes into knowing their past, meaning, how if they can't speak on their past, they're not healed, so they will eventually try to and will turn on you and project their past onto you. Another one from experience. They would do it, and you would sit there like, what? You would be in confusion. Because what the fuck are you even talking about? Right. You would be so confused where all this is coming from. But it's because they're not healed from their past, but they're in your space. They're in your space. Yeah, that's another one. Eliminate. Switch the voices. Hold on, y'all. Next, phone. Oh, that's a whole. I got so many topics. People are going to do. Oh, people are going to do what you allow them to do. This is so good. For example, people are going to do what you allow them to do. If somebody plays in your face the first time and you sit there and they come and be, oh, it was not. You just let that slide? What? Did you just let that slide? So guess what? Now they're finna do it again, and they're finna do it even worse. People are going to do what you allow them to do. They will, and they'll do it over and over and over and run over you. They'll do it. They won't have no heart about it. They'll be so hard. They don't care. Very careless. They don't care. That's why you have to know you're enough, love yourself, build that confidence up. You see how all this comes into one another? You see this? Because, like I said in the beginning, when you're in your 20s, you're in this headspace where you're on the go, but you don't know where, but you know it's somewhere, but you don't know how, you don't know when, you don't know where, but you're on the go. That's the headspace. You're going to keep on going. You listening, you're going to keep on going. Stop stressing, start worrying. Everything happens for a reason. So whatever situation you're in, that situation is happening because greatness is about to come. You're being tested. Each and one of you, us, we're being tested. In order to complete that test, you have to fix something. Depending on how long you're still in that situation, that's a sign that you have to fix something. Could be a habit, an attitude, the way you move, the way you do things. You have to fix the habit or it's going to keep on happening. It's going to keep on happening. It is and it will. You have to fix yourself. Heal. Go love yourself. Know you're enough. All that. Go do it. Another one is stop oversharing. I already touched on this. Jealousy is real. Keep your compliments to yourself. You can't overshare. Once you overshare, they will use it against you. That's no lie. They would do it. They don't care no matter how good you are in this space when you first meet or in the beginning, I would say. They'll use that against you. They don't give two F's. They're gonna use it against you. They're gonna bring it up. They're gonna twist it. Do all that. Twist it, spin it. Oh, they're gonna do all that. Alright, the next one is save money. I should have said this was the first one. All my youngins. When I say money will always come around, that doesn't mean money always comes around, so I'm going to go blow this money. No. Invest your money wisely. Actually, if you don't have nothing to invest in, don't touch it. Save every penny and dime. Every single penny and dime. Literally. Them coins add up. So you better be saving them. Get you a piggy bank and save all them dollars. Go get you something. Save your money and you live happy. Literally, no joke. Save your money and invest it. You don't know when you would need that money. That's for my youngins that's out here working, but I'm not saying, oh my gosh, I can't spend my money. Put half of it up and save that money. For real. Or then you'll look back and you'll be like, what did I do? You blew it. You went and thought it was fun and games. Now you're getting older and you don't have it because you played around with it. Probably went and brought smokes or whatever, and you thought it was all fun and games, and you blew. Yeah, like, save your money. Save your money. Save it. You ain't got nothing to be. Save it. Alright? Next one is stop stressing. Just live life. I said this in the beginning. Stop stressing. Just live life. Literally. Whatever you're thinking about, you're in school, stop stressing. You're putting stress on yourself for no reason. No reason. Stop stressing about that woman, that man. Stop stressing. Stop it. Everything is going to be alright, okay? Everything happens for a reason. You have to know that. You literally have to know that, because if you don't, you're going to be sitting here like, OMG, I'm causing all of this. No, it's happening for a reason. It's a life lesson that's coming around that you have to learn. Because guess what? If you don't learn it, how are you going to know? Replay that and listen again. If you don't learn it, then how are you going to know? Make your mistakes now. Stop stressing. Do what you do best, and that's not give 2 F's. Now, I'm not saying not give 2 F's and don't listen, don't want to learn. But stop stressing. Stop stressing. Just live life. Stop worrying about them bills. About who doing you wrong. Just move on with life. Go on with the flow. Do you. Be yourself. Be unique. Because guess what? If you don't, then somebody else will. And then you're going to be watching them be their unique self. And you're going to wish. But if you're listening, you're not going to wish. You're going to do it. You are a beautiful human being. You are enough. Stop letting these people tell you you're not, and what you can and can't do. You're enough. Stop stressing. Stop focusing on the negative. Get out there and do your stuff. Get it done. Put in the work. Put in the work. Hashtag put in the work. Do your stuff and get out there and do it best. That's all. Do it as best as you can. Don't, and another thing, don't look at others in your age group because you see someone just OMG, like OMG, they have it all. Like, don't do that. Please do not do that. Like I said, Nobody knows what's going on. People just living life. Don't do that. Stop looking at other people's lives. But this one is different. This is people in your age group. You seeing people in your age group, and you like, oh my gosh, like, how are they doing? Like, I'm trying, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't worry about who and how Ellen and Kellen and, no. Don't stop. You will get, you are there. It's not you will get there. You are there. You are there. You are winning. Wherever you are right now, you're winning. You know why you're winning? Because you're still here and you're winning. And you're not giving up. No matter if you on the couch, on the bed, in the car. No matter what, you're winning. You're here. You're doing your stuff. You did that. Alright? You did that. You keeping going. Stop worrying about all that. Stop wishing. You already there. You living. You up. You winning. No matter where you are. No matter what. Just live. And we're gonna end it off with that. I started off very rocky, but I'm so excited that I got through it. Y'all, we did an hour and 16 minutes. I didn't even notice. Crazy. Y'all, I would have went and did about 3 hours if I had put down so many more notes. I would have kept going. We got some. So yes, that's for all my 20-year-olds, my people in their 20s, feeling like they fail. You are not failing. You're thinking too much. That's what you're doing. You're watching too much. There's no such thing as too old, especially today. I don't know why people think 30s is old. Who told you that? That is insane. 30s is really the 20s. And I say that, or when people say that, because that's another saying. When you're in your 20s, like I said, you don't know what's going on. By the time when you get to like 30, you're like, alright, I done tried all this stuff. I know what I like. I know what I like to do. I know my favorite dish, my favorite haircut. Like you just know everything. You know what it is. So after experiencing your 20s, you hit your 30 and it's like, alright, I feel free. You're not thinking too much. You're not worried about, OMG, am I gonna make it? Am I doing this? You're not thinking that. You in your 30s, you like, alright, it's time to be free. It's time to explore. We lit. And that's what it is. Your 20s, you making mistakes. You learning. You're growing at the same time. Because those mistakes mean everything. You're trying. But what did I say? Don't try, just do it. Don't try, just do it. So, you're getting up and you're going and you're putting in that work. Hashtag put in that work. But, as y'all can see, my eyes is very low. I started off crazy. Because I'm sitting here like trying to get settled into the convo with Prince Mom and with the audience. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, I'm half asleep. Like, literally, y'all, it is literally 12:17. gonna be one we shot for hour 120. Crazy on. But this was such a great episode. I'm really, really excited for the next one and for a new shout out to 2025. OMG. This is my first episode 2025, I think. Yes, it is, I think. Yes, this is crazy, you guys. So we are here and we're finna close it out. So let me check to see. Excuse me. Or should we go over one more? Okay. For the ending, we'll go over one more. Stop taking things so serious. For example, every situation you come up on, don't go into it putting your all into it. Never ever put your all into certain situations. You know what situations. You should know. Don't go into situations that has to do with someone else and you don't see them putting their all. If they're not putting their all, why are you even if they're not putting anything, why are you even there? It shouldn't even be putting a mother thing in nothing. They're not doing that. So they shouldn't even be around you. They shouldn't even be in your face. Move around. Actually, tell them to move around. Move around. Because you ain't doing that for me. You ain't motivating me. You ain't doing that. So that's another one. It's time to go, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm over here forgetting stuff completely now. All right. Well, that was the end of this conversation with the 20-year-olds. Even, I would say, even all the way to 30, 40, 50, because I touched on things where no matter what age you are, you can do anything. You can. That's a fact. Y'all go look up how many people became successful billionaires at the age of their 40s to 50s. And you know why? Because when you're in that headspace, you're now, all you want is to succeed and live. That's all. Like, you just want to be happy. That's all. And you will be. Each and everyone here, you are happy. You are. And if you feel like you're not, it's okay not to be okay. But don't sit and come around and be faking. If you need someone to talk to, hit up a therapist. And therapists are not whack. Because a lot of people, they look at me like, I'm not going over here. That don't help. It does. You need to go and talk and heal. That's what you need to do. Go heal, get it over with. Alright? So, that was the end of this stream. Y'all, I thought I was on my I'm freaking talking about the end of the stream. I am not gaming right now. But that was the end of this podcast episode. We are on episode, hold on, y'all. I think 13. I know it's 13. I don't even have to check. Yes, it's 13. That was the end of episode 13. I hope you guys enjoyed and really taken this information. Like, no joke. Don't stress. Just go with the flow. If you're feeling some type of way, find something you're very passionate about. It can be anything. It can be cooking, doing hair, playing ball, swimming, skating, riding bikes, doing anything, something that just is your hobby and it makes you feel amazing. Working out, that's one of mine. I love working out. Y'all know that. Actually, that's enough. We'll be coming back with working out videos. I haven't done them in so long, but I always work out. Like, even after I stop posting the workout videos, that's another one. We'll be back because we look amazing, look great. Abs to muscle legs. Y'all have to see these abs, so we're gonna start posting workout videos. Yeah. So that was the end of episode 13. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace, Prince Mob. Good night, good morning, stay blessed, go on with the flow, hashtag put in the work, hashtag go with the flow, no stressing, okay?